Hello everyone, my name is Jeongmin from SIGCHI Laboratory at KAIST. An, Kim, and I conducted the research on the effect of contact point feedback on two-thumb touch typing in a virtual reality with our advisor, Geehyuk. Two-thumb touch typing is a common text entry technique in virtual reality as well as in the real world. As most people are experts in Real 4T, they may be able to transfer their skill in Real 4T to 14 VR and achieve a high typing speed with 14 VR. However, the performance of the 14 VR is far below that of the Real 4T. Among many possible reasons for the performance gap between 14 VR and Real 4T, we focused on the inaccurate visual feedback of thumb positions in VR. In VR, users rely on virtual cursors to understand the thumb positions determined by a position tracker. However, the virtual cursor positions may not be the same as the thumb contact points perceived by users. The virtual cursor movements may conflict with the thumb movements perceived by proprioception and affect the typing performance negatively. Therefore, we hypothesized that if the virtual cursors can accurately represent the thumb contact points, the performance of 14 VR can be improved. VR 40 on a smartphone is an everyday task. Therefore, users may have developed a mental model for perceiving contact points from proprioception and muscle memory for hitting correct targets with contact points. We assume that a user utilizes a consistent thumb posture for each key and designs simple regression functions from a tracker point to a contact point using data collected with Real4T. The regression function fitting the data is expected to provide the same contact points of the thumbs in Real4T and bring users' proprioception of the thumbs in Real4T to 14 VR. Please see the paper for more details of the correction method. We conducted the experiment with 12 participants to examine the effect of contact point feedback on the performance of 14 VR. In our result, contact point feedback had a positive effect on typing speed but not on error rate. We showed the gap between contact points and tracker points is one of the factors that can explain the performance gap between the 14 VR and Real 4T. Therefore, a significant contribution of our work is design knowledge for improving 4T in future VR systems. Thank you for listening.